the Miami Dolphins have made a new addition to their roster, securing the services of cornerback Artie Burns, a former first-round pick of the Pittsburgh Steelers. According to reports from ESPN's Adam Schefter, Burns has reached an agreement with the AFC East franchise, marking the start of his 9th season in the NFL. Burns, who is about to turn 30, was selected in the first round of the 2016 NFL Draft by the Steelers with the 25th overall pick. Coming out of the University of Miami, the cornerback arrived in Pittsburgh with high expectations and made an immediate impact in his first few seasons in the league. During his first 2 years, Burns started 25 games and showed flashes of becoming a solid cornerback for the Steelers' defense. However, over time, his performance began to decline, and he eventually lost his starting role. After being a starter in his first 2 NFL seasons, Burns struggled to maintain consistent play. In the next 2 seasons, he started only 7 games, and in his final campaign with the Steelers, he appeared in just 10 games. His declining performance and the arrival of new talent in Pittsburgh's secondary ultimately led to his departure from the team. Following his exit from Pittsburgh, Burns continued his NFL career with the Chicago Bears and Seattle Seahawks. In 2020, he signed with the Bears but did not play a single game that season due to injury. In 2021, he returned to action and played a more significant role in Chicago's defense, appearing in 11 games and starting 6. After his stint with the Bears, Burns joined the Seattle Seahawks, where he spent 3 seasons. During his time in Seattle, the cornerback played in 21 games but started only 1. His role primarily became that of a rotational player and special teams contributor, without establishing himself as a key piece in the Seahawks' defense. Now, Burns has the opportunity to restart his career with the Miami Dolphins, a team that has been strengthening its secondary in recent seasons. The Dolphins have been looking to add depth at the cornerback position, and Burns' arrival provides them with an experienced option. Although he is no longer seen as the promising first-round talent he once was, his NFL experience and ability to contribute on special teams could be valuable for Miami. In his 8 NFL seasons, Burns has recorded a total of 199 tackles, 38 passes defended, and 4 interceptions, all of which came in his first 2 seasons. While his production has declined in recent years, his ability to contribute in defensive rotations and on special teams gives him a chance to stay in the league for a 10th season. The Dolphins have dealt with injuries in their secondary in recent seasons, forcing them to seek experienced players to reinforce the cornerback position. With Burns' addition, Miami gains depth on the roster and provides an opportunity for a veteran looking to prove he can still contribute at the NFL level. Throughout his career, Burns has shown the ability to play as a starting cornerback, though inconsistency has been a recurring issue. In Miami, he will have the opportunity to compete for a spot in the defense, and if he can regain some of the form he displayed in his early years with Pittsburgh, he could become a valuable asset for the Dolphins. As Burns approaches 30, his role in the NFL has shifted. He is no longer viewed as a rising star but rather as a veteran who can bring experience and depth to a team. His ability to play on special teams could be crucial to securing his place on the Dolphins roster, as many players in his position extend their careers by taking on that role. For the Dolphins, signing Burns represents a low-risk move with potential upside. If the cornerback can find stability in his game, he could become an important piece of Miami's defense. However, if he fails to show solid performances in training camp and the preseason, the Dolphins may choose to part ways with him before the regular season begins. Artie Burns has had an up-and-down career since being selected in the first round of the 2016 draft. While his tenure with the Steelers did not end on the best terms, the cornerback has managed to stay in the league and now has a new opportunity with the Miami Dolphins. His experience, combined with his versatility on special teams, could be key to securing his spot in Miami. Dolphins fans will be watching closely to see if Burns can seize this opportunity and contribute to the team's defense. In the meantime, his arrival raises expectations and prompts the question: can he regain his form and solidify himself in Miami's defense? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. The Pittsburgh Steelers have gained a better understanding of what it would take to acquire Joe Milton III, the young New England Patriots quarterback who has generated significant buzz following his NFL debut. Since the end of the 2024 season, the Steelers have been searching for a quarterback who could be a viable long-term option. While the team had interest in potentially signing Aaron Rodgers, that possibility has become increasingly unlikely. Rodgers has yet to make a definitive decision about his future, and the Steelers don't want to be left waiting while other opportunities pass them by. In this scenario, they have begun evaluating other quarterback options, and one of the most intriguing names that has surfaced on their radar is Joe Milton III. The young passer was selected in the 6th round of the 2024 NFL Draft by the Patriots and spent most of the season inactive. However, in the final week of the regular season, he got the chance to debut and made a strong impression. With Drake May injured and ruled out after just one offensive series, the Patriots were forced to start Joe Milton in Week 18 against the Buffalo Bills. Despite the pressure of the moment, the young quarterback delivered an outstanding performance. Milton completed 22 of 29 passes for 249 yards, threw a touchdown pass, and also ran for 16 yards with a rushing touchdown. His performance was key in helping the Patriots secure a surprising 23-16 victory over Buffalo, a result that also left New England with the 4th overall pick in the 2025 draft. That game showcased Milton's potential. Standing at an imposing 6'5", 1.96 meters, and weighing 245 pounds, 111 kilograms, his combination of athletic ability and arm strength makes him an appealing prospect. In fact, his physical tools have drawn comparisons to quarterbacks like Josh Allen, though he is still far from playing at that level. Since New England already has Drake May as their quarterback of the future and with a new coaching regime in place, it makes sense that the Patriots might be open to trading Milton. According to reporter Tony Grossi of 850 Cleveland and TheChelandonDemand.com, the Patriots have set an initial asking price for Milton. Sources close to the situation expect New England to seek a 3rd-round pick, Grossi wrote. For a quarterback who has played just one NFL game and had an inconsistent college career, a 3rd-round pick is a significant price. However, what makes Milton attractive is his raw talent and the potential he has to develop in the right system. From the Steelers' perspective, the key question is whether it's worth paying that price for a player with so much potential but so little actual NFL experience. The team has struggled at the quarterback position in recent years and needs to find a reliable long-term solution. While Kenny Pickett remains on the roster, his inconsistency has raised doubts about his ability to lead Pittsburgh's offense. The team also has Mason Rudolph, but he doesn't seem like a viable long-term starting option. Acquiring Joe Milton would be a risky move, but it could come with great rewards. If the Steelers believe they can develop his talent and refine his passing skills, it could be a smart investment. Milton's profile is similar to other quarterbacks with impressive physical tools but the need for refinement. Players like Josh Allen and Anthony Richardson also entered the NFL with concerns about their accuracy and decision-making but improved over time. If the Steelers are willing to give him the time and structure needed for his development, Milton could become a valuable asset for the team. Additionally, if they can acquire him for a 3rd-round pick or even a lower price, the investment could be well worth it in the long run. As the offseason progresses, the Steelers will have to carefully evaluate their quarterback options. With the NFL draft approaching and other potential transactions on the horizon, the team must decide whether Joe Milton is worth the price or if they should explore other alternatives. One thing is clear: the Patriots are open to negotiations, and if the Steelers believe in Milton's potential, this move could significantly impact the franchise's future. What do you think about this possible acquisition? Should the Steelers take a chance on Joe Milton, or should they look for another option in free agency or the draft? Let us know your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more exclusive NFL news.